Auth 66. Last couple times I've recorded this, I've had like a deep breath at the beginning because I need to collect my thoughts. So I'm a little dressed down today for it being a work day. It's the civic holiday in Ontario, Canada. I don't know actually which province celebrates it or if all of them celebrate. It's not a stat holiday, but it is the one day a year that most of our clients take off, and we are technically working, but we know that because it'll be so light, it's the one day a year that we can do professional development with the entire team. So this is the day that we have our all hands meeting. It's usually at our home, and it's a lot of work for me. We do team building activities. There's a theme based on the leadership meeting that we have usually about 2 or 3 weeks beforehand, where we deliver the rocks and where we go through like the goal for the next year, the themes for the next year. So the rocks are for the quarter, but you know, kind of what we're focusing on and where we're going is for the next year. And it's always a good time to just get everybody into the same space and create some memories. You know, we do some pretty ridiculous stuff, and everybody ends up laughing about it and recalling those for many years to come. And I know that might sound crazy, because if you actually total up the cost of what it means to pull everybody and do that, it's pretty high. Separate from the food and all the other stuff that we do, it's pretty high. But I've always found what we get out of it is truly amazing. There's a lot of alignment that comes out of it. And I often find too, which is kind of like a crazy not by design outcome, is anywhere that there's misalignment, we super feel it. And it is like a rebalancing in and of itself. So today we talked a lot about teamwork. We talked a lot about prioritization. In the tech world, it can be really difficult. It always feels like everything is a little bit on fire, even when you have proactive stuff and you know you're dealing with cybersecurity or you're dealing with just password resets, whatever it is. To the person you're talking to, everything does feel like it's on fire. They need it now, right? And that can be just like somebody's just lobbing, you know, water balloons at you, which is not something we did today, but a few things that were similar. Anyway, the stress that can come from working in this environment and constantly juggling all those plates can be really high. And so taking some time out to talk about how to build the skills to deal with that is important. And I find really helpful for the entire team. But I guess the survey that we run after will tell us if this year was as designed. But I think when we look overall at, you know, ways that teams come together, it is in moments of crisis, but it's also in moments of fun, right? The things that we do and learn about each other on a day like today help us when we get into a situation where maybe someone on the team lets us down. We have a little bit more compassion and grace, because it's not a stranger. It's not someone unknown. It's somebody that you were on the same team with for something. And, you know, it helps build those bonds and build those connections. And it also is a really great way to see maybe where some of the weak links are, where you can build people up and coach them through certain negative behaviors or negative habits, which I always find beneficial. I might have got a little bit too much sun. I'm starting to feel my face feels a little bit red, but also a little bit touchy, but I'm okay with that. It's nice to have the nice weather, and it was nice to spend the day with everybody, just making new memories. I'll see y'all tomorrow.